What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the latest episode on the Char's Media Pod. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave your comment at the end of the video if you have any thoughts about this video. So I watched Moonfall. This is directed by Roland Emmerich, starring Halle Berry, Patrick Wilson, John Bradley. And my expectation on the movie is like, oh, this is another Roland Emmerich disaster movie. It's like, oh, this one's theme is moons, so it's gonna be like another this is gonna be different kind of disaster movie. My general thought on this movie was very typical, not that much an overwhelming and thrilling disaster movie with solid effects and erratic storyline. Among characters, connection and relationship were rather atypical, dislocated, and mild or less intrigue. I thought the excitement and thrill in this one had left me rather hanging and wondering. So the basic summary of this movie is moon's out of orbit because there's some mysterious alien force gravity that's putting the moon out of orbit, and this guy Casey Houseman, played by John Bradley, who's a conspiracy theorist, made a discovery that this alien force is like putting the moon out of orbit and causing the earth to cause, like, gravity wave destruction, like, like all those kind of disaster that puts the earth in danger into an apocalyptic ending. And then NASA decides to go to space to destroy that alien force. And my a notion or opinion of this movie is that I like the notion of this movie as moon goes haywire because of this mysterious gravity anomaly and puts the earth in danger of an apocalypse ending. I didn't like how the characters were in this one was very distinctive. They were more disjointed, and at the end they had that kind of same old story of, okay, that kind of bantering moment. Why the thrills and excitements and action effects left me wondering. Personally, it felt like they used some of the traces and components from like Independence Day, The Day After Tomorrow, 2012, for example. During the film, a huge wave scene that hit California, it was like, oh, wait a minute, I've seen that from somewhere else. Or some of the destructive action sequences, it was like it copied and pasted from someplace else with little to imprecise cinematic excitement. Just changed the theme of the movie, which is moon. In terms of plot hole, story got so out of whack when Jacinda, Brian, and Casey went down to the moon to kill the swarm, and I thought it was going to be like, oh, okay, let's kick and kill that swarm's ass now. Then it's like, why are you bringing this extracurricular element into this one? That made it messy, and it's not just the swarm alien gravity forces trying to destroy the earth by putting the moon out of orbit. It was this another one. I added a word, and I'm not trying to spoil. It's intergalactic. That made it out of sorts, and the ending was kind of like, just like left me with dispute and question. Evaluating this movie, it was like, so I like the concept of this movie, which is accurate, but the overall developing plot and story of this movie was out of order and whack. Too many characters to go through. If you're going to have a lot of characters in it, it needs to have a better intrigue, situational dialogue with thorough outcome. I perceive as you probably require some or little astrology knowledge or study, because there were some terminologies that made you a little bit of challenge to comprehend. It felt like same type of Roland Emmerich's disaster films elements were in it, which made it not so much special. An unclear outcome. The thrills, captivation, and cinematic excitements were mostly a downer. It didn't have the creative sequence or something different that made me wow. And it was like same old-fashioned disaster movie with nice effects, good amount of destructions, action stuff, disorganized, and many factors. So there you have it. My grade on this movie, if I had to scale it out of 5 stars, like less than 2.5. From 100% grading, it's spawned to like 45%. It was like concept is good, but same old kind of like destruction. It's not like there was not much creativity in this one, in this type of disaster movie. So there you have it. What do you think about Moonfall? What do you think about this movie review? I would like to hear from that. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Thank you for watching this one, and I'll see you next time.